What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about some of the snubs that a lot of Cowboy fans are not appreciating from EA Sports. But before we go ahead and get into that, go ahead and like the video. Thank you guys so much for doing that. You really helped the channel out. Now, Vander Esch, aka the Tackling Dutchman, is going to be getting a card, I believe December 2nd. With the Football Outsiders, is going to be dropping like a special edition, right? So he's going to be getting an upgraded card. For those of you guys that did his rookie premiere, you will get the update. I did not do his rookie premiere, so if I wanted that card, I would have to buy it. But what we're going to take a look at right now is, let me see. Let's go ahead and look at one of his most recent cards. All right, so this is pretty much, he had this one and I think he had another one. Yeah, so that's a 79, right? Oh, he had another one in the Harvest. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on with this card right here. Now, this is an 86 speed card, all right? That's pretty good. The play rec I don't like. And also, you can see that his acceleration is pretty high as well. And this is a great user linebacker, possibly in, let's see if he has the, okay, he has the agility, okay, because 80 is the minimum to get the ball hawk. What about, okay, what is his jumping? What's the jumping? What's the jumping? Jumping has, okay, so the jumping is a 92, so they got this card already souped up crazy and it's ridiculous. And a lot of you guys were asking about, you know, more upgrades. So that's why I'm letting you guys know. He's going to be getting a new card. So you guys just got to wait it out. You guys, you don't have no problem with that. Cowboy fans, take it easy, bro. I know they're showing a lot of love to the Bears fans and the Eagles fans as well. But that's all good. This card is actually a glitch, but it's not something that you could put in your lineup with such a low overall. So I understand the frustration. I don't know exactly what the Football Outsiders will be. I'm assuming that they have to give him at least a 90 maybe. You know what I'm saying? A 90 could probably work for a lot of people because you could probably put him in screaming off the edge, you know, depending on what his speed is, because his acceleration is pretty good. So it works out with him being 6'4" as well. Now, Jaylon Smith is the issue, all right? Because that guy, he's just, EA, you got to give them credit for what they did with Tyreek Hill. Allowing him to be a 99 speed with John Madden coach and everything like that. That's a pretty big deal because usually they don't do things like that. You know, very early in the season. Hold on, let me go. What is it? It's just a regular Jaylon? Is it just Jaylon Smith? I thought it had like a Y in it. You know, like dudes used to spelling their names wildly. But let me see. Is this how? Okay, so he's not there. All right. So what is it? He's a middle linebacker, right? He's a middle linebacker for the Cowboys. I'm way off with his name then, bro. Like this dude's bro. What's this? What? Hold on. Where we going? Cowboys. And then we're going to go, I think he's a middle linebacker, right? I believe that's what he is. Let's go over there and check it out really quickly. I think that's what he is. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, so it's Jaylon, not with the E. Okay. I know a lot of you Cowboy fans are like, yo, put the O in, bro. Like, all right, thank you, guys. All right, so now look. When you look at this card right here, I want you guys to understand the 82 speed is a joke, okay? The hit power, they got to raise that. I think with the next card that he gets, it's probably going to be raised a lot. When you look at the fact that this guy is a very fast to the ball defender, like he has the potential. Like nobody really thought that he would be able to do this after that, you know, that devastating injury he suffered. But if he continues to play this way and his health permits, he and Vander Esch are gonna make people's lives a living hell in the NFL going forward. And it's not just because they beat the Saints. I've been telling you guys this for a while. Once I saw Sean Lee, you know, go out with a hamstring injury a couple times this season and still be injured and stuff like that, and I was able to see both Jaylon Smith and Vander Esch play together, I realized something. The Cowboys are a very lucky team because when they drafted Vander Esch, people were wondering like, yo, what are they doing? What's happening? What, you know, there's so many things you could do. I don't ever think that most people thought it would pan out like that. And I don't know if Jerry Jones has made a deal with the devil, but it looks like it's working out pretty well. My issue is this, right? The Football Outsiders with Vander Esch, that's all cool. What are they going to do about this? You see what I'm saying? What are they going to do about this? Because he should be at least a 90 speed. If you look, when you look at the speed of the game, right, and you watch him move from side to side, his lateral speed, he should be at least a 90 speed with his next upgrade. Now, I don't know how they're going to go forward with that. And like I said, I like the way that they're doing it where they have like, you know, Tyreek Hill and everything like that. And they're actually starting to make players be in Ultimate Team what they are on the field right now. I love that, but this is something that I would like to see, and I know the Cowboy fans will also like to see it. A crazy middle linebacker, Jaylon Smith, because for me personally, I would pick him up I don't know if he's definitely not going to be better than Shazier. See, that's the issue. And that's what I wanted to touch on when you guys are asking, the Cowboy fans, you guys are just like complete wackos. Like, you just love your team so much and you want every guard to be great and stuff like that. The issue is this, right? Because the Mutt Master is Ryan Shazier, I don't think that they can put out a middle linebacker with better stats than Ryan Shazier. Like, that's just the obvious answer to the question. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they can't, even with everything that he's doing, they can't make his numbers too close or surpass Ryan Shazier because they don't usually do that to the Mutt Master. Now, last year with Sean Taylor, they did at one point, because of the upgrade situation, and they were very delayed with it, they had Brian Dawkins be faster than him and have better hit power at one point. And then, eventually he became the most dominant one when he became a 99. But I don't really see what they can do as far as speed goes. I'm just talking about like speed. They're not going to make him faster than Ryan Shazier. So even though he's an 82 and I'm saying he should at least be a 90, because I think he moves around just as fast as Ryan Shazier did while he played for the Steelers, he might end up with like an 87, like 86, 87 speed. And then you could probably chem him to a 90. Now, would he be a better user linebacker? Because I know that you guys just start asking questions like in a straight line. Like you guys, you really put it out there like, yo, Gmi, I need to know this right now. I need to know this. If you're going to use him for a linebacker, you can obviously see that he's an inch taller than Shazier. And right now, Shazier is just pretty monstrous. All right. Now, the agility is an 84, so he's above the 80 threshold. What's his jumping? Let's check his jumping out. Has to be above a 75. All right. So he has all the thresholds for you to trigger, the ball hawk right now. All right. Now, a lot of you Cowboy fans are probably using this card right now. This is the situation, and I try to address it as much as I can. I know you guys love your team. I understand that. Look, it's pretty cool that you guys are really into it like that. But if you guys want to win Mutt games, you cannot do this. All right? Like, this guy cannot be on in head-to-head Mutt. If you're doing draft champions, you can do whatever you want. If you see this card, I'm a Cowboy fan, go ahead, do whatever. But in Mutt head-to-head, these cards are not good enough to compete. All right? So, the Vander Esch is probably going to be in the 90s. If that card is in the 90s, that card could make it onto the field. He probably won't be a starter for a lot of your Mutt teams, but he'll be able to go on the field and have an impact into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But as far as where this card is right now, I don't like the way that EA is doing certain things because whether they have to do it for marketing purposes, whatever, I don't know why they're putting, certain cards out. But with the team of the weeks, when these guys stand out, like for instance, right, if they don't have a team of the week defensive player on the Cowboys, after what they just did to the Saints, the program absolutely just doesn't make any sense. Now, remember, they can't do Vander Esch because he's getting a Football Outsider card on December 2nd. Okay, so this is a guy, maybe DeMarcus Lawrence, but DeMarcus Lawrence has a primetime performer. So it's very, very good. And then Randy Gregory, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the next time he's going to be on the weed. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I don't know what's going to, transpire with that, but they played very well. Plus, you got to remember this also. Defensively, one of the rising stars, from the Cowboys, they got some love with that. But I'm just trying to figure how they're going to implement these guys in because he's going to need a card very, very soon because he has been primarily the reason why none of you Cowboy fans have missed Sean Lee. If you think about it, he and Vander Esch has made it so you're just like, Sean who? No Sean Lee? You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon Sharp is saying, like no Sean? Because he's never there. So with this being the way that it is right now, I kind of like the fact that, these guys are playing well because it opens up more opportunities for better cards because Tyreek Hill is going to be a known name throughout the year. All right. And as you look at my team and you try to understand what I'm doing, we go after speed here at GmiasWorld. So T.Y. Hilton, a.k.a. T.Y. Hizzle from the group Hizzle for Shizzle, all Dizzle, he's going to be there. We're going to have Tyreek Hill. Whenever EA Sports decides to load my players' faces or whatever, okay, I guess they're just not going to load it then. Are they just not going to load my thing? Okay, now they're loading it. Yeah, EA, thank you for having your server come up, bro. Like, what are they even doing right now? It doesn't really matter. But again, we go after speed. All right, so when you analyze that situation, defensively, obviously, we're going to still be going for speed. I just don't know how they're going to make it so that Jaylon Smith is the realistic speed that he looks on the field. Because if Ryan Shazier is a base 90, he should be about an 88, 90 also. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of the situation, if you are a Mutt Master already, you're going to have to probably put him as a backup. But then again, the next backup that I have is Deion Jones. Would I get rid of Deion Jones for Jaylon Smith? It's possible, but they would have to give him, very, very good, attributes, because Deion Jones is an animal. He's just an outright animal. So it would make no sense for me to actually get rid of this guy. But if he can be chemmed up to a 92 speed, that means that he's actually an 89, base card. You guys should be able to get a Jaylon Smith that's like 88, 87. Honestly, because if you look on the field, bro, this dude and his hit power and everything like that should be up the same way. So I just want to wait to see. I don't like it either, guys. I don't like that any team is shunned. When you have a great player that makes great plays on a week-to-week basis, and he doesn't get a team of the week, and they give it to some weirdo, that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's definitely an issue. But I think that with Vander Esch getting the Football Outsider card, that's going to adjust a lot of people's rosters, because I think that card will be suitable enough to be on your MUT team. But we have to wait on Jaylon Smith. Again, DeMarcus Lawrence got his primetime performer, so that's suitable for now. But they're going to have to give the Cowboys a little bit more love, especially after that huge win. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Tell me what you thought about the game. Can you believe that it actually happened? Are the Cowboys making the playoffs? Then we chalk it up over here, head over to GmiasWorld podcast right here on YouTube to get my thoughts on week-to-week NFL games and everything like that with the recaps. You can also search me on Spotify and iHeartRadio, GmiasWorld podcast, available for download for free. I will not charge you guys for that. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld, like me on Facebook at GmiasWorld, follow me on Instagram at GmiasWorld, and I'll see you guys and girls next time. One love.